Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Steel Donut Collective. My name is Bob. With me today is just Blake.
Hey, just little old me.
And today we're going to be doing an author highlight that was a request of longtime fan Harrison Lacey. Thanks for suggesting this. He suggested one story by this author, which we will be doing last, because there are two shorter ones we'd like to do first.
Yeah, so.
And being a Spyro the Dragon fan, Harrison suggested something relating to Spyro, so let's take a look at... Do you want to do Death first, or End of Time?
Oh, we can do Death first. I think the death of one person is minor compared to the end of time as we know it.
I guess that's true, yeah.
Build.
We'll increase... You know what? We'll increase in scale of tragedy, right? Start with Death of a Hero, then move to the End of Time, and finally, at the end, Spyro meets Slender Man, which is obviously worse than the End of Time.
It really is.
Spyro, Death of a Hero. I don't hate Spyro, but I was looking to a movie and I see that I most cry that Spyro was going death. I was yet happy to that I was going to cry.
This story brought to you by the ESL Foundation?
Yeah. Mr. Brian Weel is, good.
He's really good at... He's the king of this language. I have to get my breath up. Spyro was on the ground. He was so hurt that their blood from Zen body came. This was not what he expected of life. Felt betrayed. Spyro, our Cinder looked at him and grinned. Spyro!
Whoa!
So, Spyro...
Whoa!
So Spyro...
I mean, that exclamation point caught me off guard, too.
Yeah, I didn't know that Spyro practiced Zen. Blood from his Zen body.
Yeah, I mean, he has a Zen body and blood came from it. And
it was not what he expected.
Cinder looked at him and rent Spyro.
If you sort of try and parse this, it's somewhat possible. I love how it says that blood came from his body, he's dying. It's not what he expected of life. He felt betrayed. Like life owed him immortality. What?
Yeah, well, I mean...
when I signed up for this life thing, when I signed up for this
life
thing, I wasn't expecting to die. I wasn't part of the deal. You know what I mean?
I want my money back.
Yeah, I want my money back for life. Cinder screamed, "No, do not die, Cinder." Cinder screamed, "No, do not die." Cinder said, "I know you do not like Cinder, but let me lie here." But said Spyro that Cinder was coughing blood, and Spyro wrist claws. "Then feel your heart, it slows," Cinder said sadly. "I want you do not worry about me," Cinder said. Spyro, cover tent. Looked up and glanced Cinder and grabbed her jaw. Cinder, "I will always be with you," said Spyro.
You know what? That's where that period was needed. I mean, it was about time for one, I think.
There's run-on sentences. We've had marathon sentences. This is more like, I don't know, a light particle sentence. Rushes through.
Usain Bolt isn't running. This sentence is going at the speed of light. It's running on all cylinders.
It's not Usain Bolt. It's a lightning bolt. It's so fast.
And can I just want to mention he wrote another story that's in Dutch, called something Netherlands version, and I asked Jelle about this, and you don't even need to ask Jelle. If you just look at the story that's in Dutch, I don't know a word of Dutch, but I can tell you there should be more punctuation than I'm seeing here. Like there's
no man, there's
4, 5 lines in a row with no punctuation at all. Like, come on, that's maybe a little much.
There's no punctuation in the Dutch language. That's why it's called the run-on language.
Oh, of course.
He's just westernizing it by putting in punctuation.
Oh, I see. He's trying to make it a little easier for us. We need to get on his level.
Oh my gosh.
We're dumb Americans who don't know other languages.
That's our problem. Sight of Spyro was blurred, and then he closed Zen eyes. Cinder felt Spyro's claw her fall. Cinder felt it Zen wrist. Spyro's heart was stopped. Cinder was worse cry. Came more tears. One of them went from her cheek on Spyro. The tear was to Zen claw Cinder. Saw signs of the fury come north, and went as dust in the air. Cinder saw Spyro's spirit in the sky. The spirit in the sky said goodbye. Spyro is
What
mine.
the hell
and
does he
left
think
there with
Zen
people
means?
Walking, and later it was big news. Spyro the Dragon is deceased and is no longer looked under our Ignitus the news and saw Spyro lying dead. He started crying. My son Spyro is dead, cried Ignitus. Cinder saw people with video cameras around her. Video cameras? But she did not answer the question.
Yeah, well, I mean...
And then one of the video cameras walks away sad. Look, one walked away sad, and so was Died a Hero. Spyro the Dragon was light, and knew that many people but Spyro had done a lot for them. But it was a sad day for her, and Cinder's hope was gone. She could only think of Spyro, but despite she looked at her pictures where Spyro got up, she was not happy, and that she was never inclined. She kept crying her life just because her heart broken, because she felt very much miss Spyro.
Oof.
So how are there video reporters in this medieval dragon world? This dragon world?
Yeah, I guess.
Oh gosh.
What does he think the word Zen means? Zen body, Zen wrist, Zen claws, Zen eyes.
I don't know. I like the fact that she's feeling a dragon's scaly wrist with her scaly dragon claw and trying to feel a pulse.
Well, I mean, that's
Like-
how you check for pulses.
And then floating, and then people with video cameras like walking away sad. So, death of a hero.
Yeah, well, that was Death of a Hero. No, 2 reviews. Let's see if there's anything interesting here. Sephiroth said, I have some tips to make your writing semi-readable. Punctuation. I count 2 periods and absolutely no commas.
I wish
Not
I
to
was
mention
in a coma
separating
right now.
dialogue into different paragraphs.
That's not dialogue, that's dialogue.
Yeah, I'm sorry, dialogue. He says this is lazy and rushed beyond reason. You're also going for a sadder theme, but getting people to express any emotion through words, especially sadness, isn't art. I looked at the rest of your stories, and I think this single review is applicable to them all. Are you a bad writer? Not necessarily.
Yes.
I understand English might not be your first language, but there is no shame in asking someone to proofread your work. A second opinion could very well save a story.
And then
You know, I think he is just a bad writer.
Yeah.
You're just wrong on that one.
Yeah, try reading a story in Dutch.
all
It's
right.
not any better. And Verdalga said, what?
Yeah, what? That's
What?
all you need to say.
What?
The Legend of Spyro, The End of Time.
Man, look at that
Moving
baller.
on,
Look at that baller cover. It's so cool.
Yeah.
Orange blue
I
contrast.
think he had the same one on the previous one as well.
No,
Also
no.
pretty good.
No, it was a
Pretty
render.
sure.
It was a render of like Spyro dead.
Oh. I believe it was a rende of
Yeah,
Spyro.
a
Spyro
render.
Dead.
I was doing a think about a story that Spyro the End of the World looks, so I quickly thought of the film in 2012, and so is the story emerged. The Legend of Spyro, the End of the World. Not the end of time, now.
This is a different title. You would think that it would be the same title.
Yeah, it's Zen different
no.
title.
It is then different title, yeah. Sometimes you had to think about what would happen. Sometimes you did not know what comes. Sometimes there came a time, there came to an end. Everything had to time something happened, but what we did not know.
I feel like I'm reading some...
Whoa.
Did like Gertrude Stein write that?
4 hours later. Spyro was sleeping, no, said desperately in Zen sleep as Spyro saw everything really destroyed, everything he cared about, all people and dragons died by comets. The sky was red, nothing could be done to stop Spyro. Spyro saw Cinder, shouted that they could not climb up, she was stuck in a hole. Spyro ran to Cinder, but unfortunately fell down. Cinder, no!
Wait, so she's like, help, I'm in this hole, even though I'm a big climbing flying dragon, and he's like, oh, help you, whoops, I'm falling down the hole. Also, how are people dying by comets? Comets traditionally don't come crashing down. Do they?
Yeah, no.
I'm pretty sure
comets fly through the... Yeah, comets fly through the sky because they're very far from Earth. If a comet hit Earth, we'd pretty much be fucked. You know, comets don't crash on Earth. Meteoroids crash on Earth.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That
yeah,
you couldn't really get hit by a comet unless people and dragons are flying around through space.
So was he having a dream that people and dragons were dying because of comets, and then he woke up and Cinder was just in a hole.
Well, it's similar to that classic Greek, the classic Greek story of, where the guy flies too close to the sun, except these people flew millions of light years away and got hit by comets.
Yeah.
They flew too close to the comets, these people and dragons.
Yeah.
That's what they get.
Yeah.
They're hubris.
Yeah, I mean, they're hubris. The fall of dragons. Shouted Spyro, sad there fell a great comet on the hole. Spyro Cinder could do nothing to reason Cinder. Spyro cried, he fell it to the ground. Why the world ends now, and I do not feel it. All muscle stiffens. Spyro looked forward. Everything was a fair no.
Yeah. If you're gonna know here, there's gonna be a fare. It's gonna cost you.
It's a fair no.
It comes with a price.
I don't even know what that's. I couldn't tell you what that was supposed to be. I have no idea.
Oh yeah, well,
I'm racking my brain. I have no clue.
Matt said this the other day. This is how the cookie crumbles, not with a whimper, but with a bang.
Yeah, that is that classic idiom. This is how the cookie crumbles.
Not with a whimper, with a bang.
Spyro shouted when he was startled awake. Wait, so he was still sleeping? Part of his nightmare was that Cinder was in a hole?
Yeah. So, Spyro shouted because a comet landed far, far too close for any dragon not to startle at.
Spyro shouted when he was startled awake. What Spyro asked Ignitus, the world perished in one dream. But it was more of a nightmare. I'm afraid, Dad, I'm afraid. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm afraid, Dad, I'm afraid. The end of the world, said Spyro, scared but quiet. Boy, Dad is with you, said Ignitus, comforting bowl. It's time for breakfast. Spyro walked along Ignitus. Said good morning,
Dad, I'm afraid the world.
Said
Dad,
good
the
morning,
world's gonna
Terrador
end.
Voltier. Cinder and Spyro Cyril same time tomorrow answers. Why do you look out the window, Spyro?
Yeah, sorry for trying to interrupt you there. What I was gonna say is, Spyro's like, Dad, I'm so scared it's the end of the world. He's like, now, son, it's time for your Wheaties.
Yeah, have a bowl. It's not even a comforting bowl of cereal or, like, I don't know, something that gives him... No, the bowl itself gives him comfort. That's so sweet.
If it makes you feel better, just remember that in the original... not the original Spyro series, but in the reboot series, Spyro was voiced by Elijah Wood, and Ignitus was voiced by Gary Oldman.
Wow.
That makes me feel a lot better.
Cinder asked, fortunately the world is not destroyed. Said Spyro, the world perish. I think you fell on your head, Terrador said. No, Spyro, it was just a nightmare. Ignitus said, no, it was not a nightmare, Porridge. And the rest always came back that dream again and again, said Spyro. Cinder laughed. You kidding, Cinder said. Well, I think Spyro is not joking, said Ignitus. The ancestors have warned that a purple dragon, a recurring dream getting there, could mean something. Maybe the world will really, Spyro. Had this last also when Malefor alive again. Now I will tell you what. When Spyro woke up, he was very afraid that nothing good can mean. Ignitus said what?
I like how Ignitus can only relate anything to breakfast. Comforting bowl, nightmare porridge.
Nightmare porridge.
Happy.
I mean, nightmare porridge. I feel like Nightmare Porridge would be a track on Connor's Food Metal album.
Oh God, don't even talk about it.
What, Food Metal? Food Metal is a great idea.
It's such a great album.
Yeah.
But no, Ignitus,
it's a new genre of music.
Ignitus associates events and emotions entirely with breakfast. It's like, I'm feeling so happiness, pancakes. I'm feeling pretty dejected, waffles. Just, he always has to throw it in there.
Yeah. Are you feeling sad, oatmeal? Well, to finish this off, said Terrador, Voltier, Cyril, and Cinder, then we figure this out quickly. Glad that was done.
Well, they figured it out so quickly.
Yep.
There was no time to even clue us in.
Problem solved. Yeah. I mean, they figured it out so quickly that we were left in the dust. Alright, so there's one more, and this one is the scariest one of all. You ready?
Okay.
This one's labeled horror mystery. This is Spyro the Dragon meets Slender Man. Spyro meets the Slender Man in the woods, and High takes Spyro to a other world, and Dark Spyro most kill Slender and save Spyro. So, real quick, does Dark Spyro, is that a thing?
I'm not sure, probably.
Okay. Well, it's a thing now. You want to give us the story, or should I?
Oh, I got it. It was night. Spyro was in the forest. Where comes that noise from? Wow, where comes that noise from? Every part of that is wrong.
Beautiful.
Where comes that noise from? Said Spyro. You has come, Spyro, the dragon. I know that you can't see me right now. It is just like I am friend if you said a voice in Spyro's head. Spyro looked-y, up the moon was shining. Spyro looked-y, then to the right. What is this, a page? Come on! What is this?
Come on!
You gotta
What
be
is this,
kidding with me. What are you doing, Donnie, with these pages? Come on.
What is this garbage? What is this garbage?
That's the classic Elijah Wood Spyro.
Classic Elijah Wood Spyro voice, yeah. Ignitus, what is this garbage?
Asked Spyro to himself. He read the page, always watching read Spyro High, take the page, and then there was a noise. Come here, purple dragon, come here, said the voice again, and Spyro said, shut up! I feel like I am in Spyro's head right now. This is like stream of consciousness.
Yeah.
Said Spyro, don't be scared, Spyro. I'm not gonna hurt you, said the voice. I don't know who you are, but shut up talking to me. Wow.
You know what? Spyro just needs to be more zen, you know?
Yeah.
He needs to use his zen wrist and zen head.
Yeah, zen head. And then we have a new character here shouted Spyro Slender. Little Spyro Slender. Stands after a tree looking at Spyro, who is talking to me. I hear a voice, but we're... Spyro heard a voice.
But he didn't know where.
It is in my head. Somebody is talking to me with telepathy. But who? I'm amazed you spelled telepathy correctly. Said Spyro, hi, saw another page at the north. Spyro, take the page. And then Spyro turned around and walks back in the forest. On the right saw Spyro Slender. WTF? Spyro runs away from the Slender. Who is the man with no face? Wait, I love this. Ask Spyro to himself. Don't run, dragon. I'm your friend. Like, Slender's just this nice guy.
This is classic Slender gameplay. I don't know if you played Slender, but if you remember, the voice acting in it was really good because you'd be walking around getting pages and whatnot, and Slender Man would be like, "Hey, buddy, how's it going?"
The pages
okay?
just said, and the pages just said, "Hi, take the page. Hi, another page at the north." They're really cheerful. It was the messages
like
were cheerful and friendly, and Slender was a nice, friendly guy.
You'd see, it would be like a circle with a big X through it, but that's just how Slender Man writes smiley faces, because he doesn't have a face, and he doesn't know what smiles look like. He's trying to be nice, but it would like be a circle with a crossed out, and it would say, like, you know, another page to the north. Hi, take the page.
He's just a real jovial chap.
Yeah, just a nice guy.
Okay, so asked Spyro to himself, don't run, dragon, I'm your friend. Spyro looked back, are you talking to me? Come on! You talking to me?
Come on,
It's how Spyro talks.
What is this garbage?
Like, you thought that we were just doing goofy voices. That's just how Spyro is. He's like, you talking to me?
Are you talking to me? Are you talking to me? I'm the dragon of legend. You talking to me?
Asked Spyro, yes, I am talking to you. Come to me, said Slender in Spyro's head. No, I'm not coming to you. You scarred people on the internet. And if they'll look to your face, then they die. Every day I get on the internet and battle with people on YouTube in verbal warfare.
What, you think I'm some kind of idiot? You think I'm some kind of stupid? I'm not gonna walk up to you. Your face kills people on the internet. Like, come on.
Come on.
Come on.
So said Spyro. Hi, run away. Spyro saw a gun. Hi, take it from the ground. And directed by Slender, Spyro
What?
shots to him. And then Hi disappears. Spyro look it around, but turn no bullets in the gun. Spyro tried to run out of the forest. Slender's tentacles take Spyro. He let me go. Spyro gets no breath. You'll get the no breath and no breath for you. The tentacles went to his body. Oh. Spyro looked to the lights of the car, but Spyro got no breath. You get no breath! So Hi felt on the ground. High quality felt.
So he had a gun?
Yeah, the big
Spyro saw a gun
dragon.
and took it.
The big fire in the
I
games. Lightning, ice, all like dark breathing dragon.
I can use all the dragon breaths, but you know what? I'm gonna stick with gun.
Yeah.
You know what? I can shoot you with fire breath, but today I'm gonna let the lead wind blow.
You know, it just occurred to me that in the Spyro games, it's just Avatar: The Last Airbender. That's the storyline. Like he has to just go and learn all of the different breaths from all the different dragon nations, and then he has to use them to defeat the final evil. I mean, it's just The Last Airbender.
Yeah, it kind of is.
Which one came first? The controversy. 6 hours later.
Spyro.
Maybe. Spyro woke up in a weird place. Am in the woods? Wait, no, a house. No, I don't know. Is it the woods? Is it a house?
He woke up. He woke up, made no observations at all, and said, I'm in the woods. And then he looked around and was like, no, this isn't woods. Must be a house. And then he looked around some more and went, no, this is not a house either. What am I talking about?
Where am I? What's happening to me?
Yeah. You can't just assume where you are. Like, just go down your list of assumed places and one by one cross them off.
It's a game. Like, you keep guessing until you think you have it right, then you take off the blindfold.
It's like, you'll take off the blindfold and you're standing next to a bunch of Febrezed garbage, like you're in a commercial, and you're like, didn't I just get kidnapped by Slender Man?
You just got Febreze.
Is this how those people end up in those commercials?
Man, those commercials are the best. It's just like they just have like someone's face pressed like against like a dead animal, and it's just like, it smells like flowers.
They've got their head inside a horse carcass, and it's just like, smells like Hawaiian breeze.
We've decided to put Febreze to the test by having this Canadian stick their head in a dead moose.
Yeah.
Sounds pretty good, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, man, Canadians.
And then afterwards, there's like an interview, and he's just like, I was just trying to be polite by telling him that it smelled okay.
Sorry, Canadian viewers. we apologize.
Yeah, I apologize.
Let's see. Where in the world was I? Oh, yeah, so no, I don't know, said Spyro. Why is everything in black and white? Like, classic color
black
white.
and white.
Asks...
Yeah, that's... I mean, yeah.
Asks Spyro... You're somewhere else. Spyro, here are you safe, said Slender. Spyro looked to Slender. Why you bring me here?
Why you bring me here? Are you kidding me?
As Spyro, people are
scared. Who do you think I am?
People are scared and die by me, but you're a other story. You are immortal and can't die. This is the only place where you now can be, said Slender. Spyro looked around and saw some people. What is this place? Asked Spyro. The people disappeared. Spyro, said Slender.
What the fuck?
Am here, said Spyro, but Slender didn't hurt him. Spyro looks at... Oh, wait, and then all of a sudden it's like we're reading like scary stories to tell in the dark because we just have a big jump scare. Spyro looks after...
He got scared.
Because that goes on forever. Spyro was shocking. Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. I can kill you, said Spyro.
Wow. Don't hurt me, I can kill you. That's,
Never before has a
like
pussy sounded so brave. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, please, I don't want to die, because I'll kill you.
It was so long time ago when the last time I saw you, Spyro, and finally you're here, said Denesia. Who? No, it can't be it's his mom. No, it can't be. My mother is death. She is not alive, said Spyro.
Whoa.
Then you will never see your mother again, said the ghost. Spyro, you nobody trust here. This is the place when you listen to the ghost that they will get you and take you with theme to the hell, said Slender. in Spyro's head.
Hold on. Okay, now I get it. I thought he was standing next to Cinder and his mom. No, this is the place where you listen to the ghosts. That then they will tell you. Then they will get you and take you with theme to the hell. I mean, this is that place. Yeah. That classic place.
Slender in Spyro's head. Can you stop with that? It makes me a little scared, said Spyro. You're really creeping me out.
So Slender Man is fucking with Spyro. Takes him to this
trying to help him.
Ghosts are talking to Spyro. Is he?
I thought he was like, well, no, I guess he's not. I guess he was just trying to trick him earlier. I misread the previous line.
Yeah, but then he was trying to trick him and kidnapped him to put him here, and then Slender's just giving away like, oh, no. You can't trust anybody here because they're all ghosts trying to lie to you. Like, what? You kind of showing your hand there, Slender Man.
You know, I mean, if I were...
That's not good kidnapping technique.
Well, you know, that's how I managed to win the World Series of Poker. Every time I had a really good hand, I was like, hey guys, look at this. Can you believe it? 4 aces? When was the last time you saw that?
Hey guys, I've got a royal flush, so you might as well fold right now. And you never bluff. Oh man, I have such a shitty hand. I guess I'll raise.
And then right at the critical moment,
like, did he just tell us that he has a shitty hand?
But that's
he must be bluffing this time. He has to be bluffing this time.
Yeah, so finally, at the final table, when everyone's convinced, oh, this guy's never going to bluff, that's when you make your first bluff.
Yeah.
And you win.
You're right.
Now you can go play the World Series of Poker and win. Like us.
Yeah,
we totally won.
Yeah, that's the steel donut. Yeah, we totally, yeah.
Endorsed by Slender. Can you stop with that? It makes me a little scared, said Zara. I know you lost your mother, but I can't help you with that. Spyro, am sorry, said Slender. How can you talk? How can you talk with me? You got no mount, said Slender. When I play World of Warcraft, I don't talk to those noobs who ain't even got mounts yet.
How do you not have a mount, dude?
I still have...
It's like everybody gets the basic horse.
I still got that ultra-rare Toyota mount from back in the day. That's
my god, I still have... I'm still using the Christmas mount, dude. What do you got? Nothing. Slender, you just teleport all over the place.
He ain't even got a hoist.
Come on.
Get out.
Come on. Get out of here.
So that's what Spyro says. I talk with telepathy, answers Slender. Honestly, this story's a lot more legible than the other ones. I can tell, at least when people are having an exchange. And how do you know my name? I did not tell you that, said Spyro. Some people are talking about you. When do you collect pages? And I saw you when you get your title, and there I heart to your name too. I heart your name too. Sorry, said Slender.
All right. So what did he mean by that? How is? So people are talking about him, and then what was the rest of that?
He hearted his name too.
I don't know what get your title or collect pages had to do with anything.
Well, I'd like to... I agree with Spyro. I want to get out of here. I don't like it here. You can't go back without me, Spyro, said Slender. I don't care. I'm going to look for a way, said Spyro. Angry Dark Spyro was looking around. Spyro, I know you here. Come here, said Dark Spyro. You shall never come here, old friend, said Slender. Aha! I should know it. You're here, Slender. Because I thought that I kills you, said Dark Spyro. Ha ha! I was not Death Dark Angel. I was still alive and was staging here. But now I got somebody from you, said Slender Man. You got Spyro. You got Spyro. I doubt that since you take hymns with you, said Dark Spyro. How did you know that? Said Slender. Because I can feel that if Spyro is in a other world, said Dark Spyro. I mean, wait, so Slender and Dark Spyro are mortal enemies.
Okay.
You figure Dark Spyro and Spyro would be enemies, but no, it's Dark Spyro and Slendy. Slendy Bones.
Is that that's like, okay, since the 6 hours later transition earlier, that's the first period.
Wow.
Wow.
So we get an actual line break. Spyro was looking around, but there was no exit. Why got I this? Said Spyro. God. Oh, third, you look to lost, said Slender Woman. What? Who are you? Said Spyro. Am the woman of Slender Man, but looking to the exit, then you need to find your dark side, and then you can go, said Slender Woman. Spyro was looking for his dark side. 2 minutes later, hi, heart, 2 greeters fighting Dark Spyro, give it up. What? Did I just read hi, heart, 2 greeters fighting? Oh. Oh my god, he heard 2 creatures fighting. I'm amazed I got that from High Heart 2 Greeters.
High is supposed to be he. Heart is supposed to be heard.
And Greeters is supposed to be creatures. High Heart 2 Creatures fighting. Dark Spyro, give it up, and faster here than you, said Slender. No, that is niet true, said Dark Spyro. Hey, Dark Spyro, can you take me away from here? Asked Spyro. Wait, so they're bros, actually. I'm a little busy, Spyro. Dark Spyro... Slender needs to die, said Dark Spyro. You must die, Dark Angel. You're not going to survive this round, said Slender. Spyro runs into the 2. Stop right now with fighting, said Spyro. Slender Dark Spyro hit Spyro, and High was falling down and down. Spyro lays on the ground. Ugh, said Spyro.
Oh my god!
I'm really glad I can sort of understand what's going on here because it's the dumbest. Like Slender Man transports Spyro, then Dark Spyro finds Slender Man because he can track Spyro, and he could figure out that Spyro was with Slender Man. They have their sick death battle that they've apparently been waging with each other forever.
They have a death battle that's not getting described.
And then Slender Woman shows up and it's just like, gather around, everyone. I'll mark her hands at the special sign.
What the fuck?
So 6 minutes later,
oh my god,
Spyro woke up. Spyro, you're still alive. I thought you were death, said Dark Spyro. And not death, I can't. Said Spyro. I'm immortal here. Come on. Come on.
What do you think? You're immortal, I'm immortal. You're Dark Spyro, I'm regular Spyro. We both immortal. What is this cabbage?
Slender was died in the fighting, Spyro. Let's go home, said Dark Spyro. Yeah, that is a good idea, said Spyro. Yo, really good driving, Nico. This is very good driving.
You're so good at killing Slender Man, Nico.
Slender had defeat, and Spyro was still in our world. And so it ends... Why was he in our world in the first place? And so it ends with Slender. He humans. You cannot survive me, Dark Spyro the Dark Angel. Said Dark Spyro. The end. I don't know why it ended on that.
What?
It ends with Dark Spyro saying...
I don't know.
It ends with Dark Spyro saying, humans cannot survive me, and then he does Iori's laugh. Wow. Who recommended this again? Harrison Lacey?
Harrison
Thank
Lacey,
you so much. That was great.
Yeah, and the two reviews are just their guest reviews. Corruption says, your grammar sucks. And guest says, you're a terrible story writer. The sentences make no sense, and the story is not good. To both of you,
et tu.
Yeah, seriously. Well, there you go. Oh. I'll be honest, I wasn't expecting this plot. Like, I just skimmed them before. Man, that plot went places I wasn't ready for.
I like that Spyro was a New Yorker.
I like that Spyro became a New Yorker, and I liked the brief appearance of Slender Woman.
like what makes Slender Woman different from Slender Man? She's just like a woman in a suit with no face.
See what the difference is. He has no face, but she has blank tits. Like nothing on them.
Wow.
She also wears a pantsuit.
Nice. So that was Brian Weel. That was really good. I love that.
Yeah. That was pretty good. Yeah. And if you guys have any other suggestions for us, link us down below. in the comment section or email us if you prefer.
collective@gmail.com.
Yep, and we'll try to accommodate where we can.
Right. Have a good.
All right. Thanks for watching.